Are you ready to start the old switcheroo? Okay. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you almost never see this on the comedy stage unless you're in New York around Halloween. We are about to do the switcheroo. This is Freaky Friday for comedy. We have professional comedians getting up here, switching bodies, doing each other's material. So please welcome to the stage our first and final switcheroo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Sarah Kenny. And not to be outdone and soon to be Sarah Kenny, Mr. Danny Fallon.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Sarah Kenny. I'm a female woman. Can you tell? Yeah, I just got here from LA. I just moved here from LA. You guys ever sneeze so hard you get your period? Me too. I think they should have stuck to the original Diva Cup name, the Rubber Blood Goose. You got it in the back? Okay.
Guys, I'm trying to date more, trying to put myself out there. That's why I got this fancy fuckboy haircut. You know, I'm trying to be a boy that fucks again. My friend saw my hair and he's like, "Nice haircut, fuckboy." I'm like, "Joke's on you. I haven't had sex since the 20-teens. It's been a real long time, so I'm not even a fuckboy. I'm a boy that is lonely and sad."
Wow, you're really funny. So, I just got here from LA and, we in LA, we're really hip. We try to, save the environment and stuff. So, I try to, preserve natural resources, So, I try not to flush too much. You know what they say, right? If it's yellow, let it mellow. And if it's red, thank God. Because it's been that kind of month. I am out here fucking. I am getting fucked out here.
I drive a Prius, super slow. My friend let me drive his sports car and I immediately just floored it. And he was freaking out. I'm like, dude, I have to do this. I have to know what it feels like to be a man. I can't do this in my Prius. If I try to floor it in my Prius, the engine is just like, no. It's like when I go on a date with a 10, and I have to tell her, my engine can't handle this. Right? I drive a Prius.
I was once on a date with a guy, and he tried to roofie me, but he gave me mushrooms instead. Because he didn't want to fuck me, he just wanted to be my best friend. Yeah, she wrote the joke, I'm sorry.
I really cut back on my porn, watching porn. I'm really into slutty nurse porn. That's my preferred porn. But, ever since I started paying for my own health insurance, I watch it, I can't get into it. Throughout the whole thing, I keep thinking, how much is the copay for this slutty nurse visit? How much is it gonna cost me? So what I'm learning is that my new fetish is a healthcare system that won't fuck me. And that's a very difficult kind of porn to find. I don't know where I can find that.
So, I had to get a day job recently, so I went to the interview. I went to get a job at the SeaWorld, and the lady interviewing me, she was like, "Would you be comfortable stimulating male whales for our breeding program?" I was like, "Comfortable? That's my specialty, is getting giant male penises off." They actually call me Sarah, I fuck giant whales, Kenny.
It's true, that's my nickname. You guys, I want to find the one. You know, I want to find the one. Sometimes I feel like I found the one. You know, she's it. She's the one. Then I will get on Instagram and I'm like, but what about all these other ones? Like maybe they could be the ones. But what I really want is a girl that appreciates old country ideals. Old country ideals like the suck and fuck. I know that doesn't sound like an old country ideal, but it totally is, trust me. So it is when I am with a girl and she will suck me, and then I will fucking leave, and then it's over. And here in the South, that is what we call an old country suck and fuck. Yes.
I'd suck and fuck you. So I don't know if you guys can tell or not from my accent, but I'm vegan. Yeah, some people when they find out I'm vegan, they're like, "Oh my God, you've been vegan for 18 years? Like, how do you never, you know?" It's like, you know, sometimes a cheeseburger slips in there, you know. You know, it's like Demi Lovato. She's from California. She's sober, but every once in a while she freebases ketamine. So it's like, you know, I'm California vegan. So every once in a while I eat a cheeseburger. You know, and here's the thing: like if there's weed, like well, you know, here's the thing. I fucked that joke up, but here's the thing: if it's a brownie, right? I'm like, oh, I can't eat that because there's eggs and that's an animal product. But I'm like, oh, if there's weed in it, I can eat it because I'm a horrible person. So. I try to date vegan guys, but the thing is, like, all the really hot vegan guys don't exist. So I had to start dating outside of my community, and I met up with this one guy, and we were you know, hanging out, and he was like, "I'm sober," and I was like, "I'm vegan," and then we both ordered something that bothered the other person. For those of you who don't get it, he ordered meat, and then I got AIDS.
Super accurate. For me, like, trying to find a girlfriend, it's like shopping for a new car, but I only have a used car budget, you know? Like, I find one and I'm like, perfect exterior, lovely on the outside. And then I get on the inside and it smells fucking weird. So I get back out and then I go on to the next one. Not a perfect exterior, a few dings, a few scratches, but a lovable, rugged quality that I'm like, I could love this one. I could love this one. But then after a while, I'm like, oh, but it has a lot of miles on it, like a lot of miles on it. And I don't want to judge a car for having a lot of miles on her. But it could be a problem moving forward, like changing all the fluids. I shouldn't have to do that for a rental car. And in case you're not tracking this analogy, rental car is code for prostitute. What I'm saying is I should not be responsible for changing the fluids of my rental cars or my prostitutes. I should not be responsible for any of that. And I don't even know why I'm shopping for a new car, because my roommate already has a girlfriend. We should just carpool. And carpool is code for gangbang. Car is girl, rental car is prostitute, carpool is gangbang, and Prius is impotence. Thank you.
So, you know, I'm vegan. It helps with the weight loss thing. You know, like, you know, it's not just that I care about animals, I'm also vain. So, you know, like, I try not to put on weight. You know, sometimes I'll see like a really fat girl with a really hot guy, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting fries. I have this one friend, she's super lucky. When she gains weight, it all goes straight to her labia. Yeah, she can really rock a camel toe.
My last girlfriend, I was so into her cats. I loved her 2 cats. It was like when we broke up, it was like 3 breakups in one. It was devastating. But now I have this roommate, and I think I really love his cat. I say I think because I can't tell if I love his cat or if it's just a rebound pussy. I'm not sure.
So I stopped by the sperm bank today. Not because I want to have a baby, but just because I like to have some extra DNA on me. Like in case I commit a crime. Like I might dine and dash later tonight, and I'm just gonna leave the sample there. You know, they'll never trace that back to me.
When I was deciding whether or not to stay with my last girlfriend, I used a pros and cons list. I don't know if you've tried this, but it's very, very effective. As soon as I made that list, the decision was made the second she found the list. We were done. She was all into the pros. She's like, oh, hot, good in bed, good listener. Yeah, that's me. Smells weird. A lot of miles. Could be a rental. We all know what rental means.
So it was take your kid to work day recently, and I don't have a kid, so I just went to the park, and everyone kind of could tell when I brought Jamal in that it wasn't my kid, because Jamal kept calling me lady, and then I found out the hard way that letting a 9-year-old breastfeed off you is not appropriate for work. So.
All right, I'm gonna go back to being Sarah Kenny, and Danny's gonna go back to being Danny Fallon. Thank you.
And I can be anyone, but still I choose to be myself. Give it up for Sarah and Danny as Sarah, and Sarah as Danny. Give it up for Switcheroo. Did you guys enjoy that? All right, cool.